Hey guys, Predsley here. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I will be discussing Black Lives Matter. And I feel as myself as a content creator that it wouldn't be right if I didn't talk about this. So that's why I'm here today to talk about it. And I'm not really good at making speeches, so I will try my best. But the world needs to change, and the world knows this. There has, in the past week or two, there has been plenty of protests that have people who are wanting their voices to be heard. And this is all about Black Lives Matter. And Black lives do matter. Black people have been treated terribly for just about 200 years. And that is after slavery has ended. You could say yes, there has been some good things that have been to come to Black people over the past 200 years, but the main issue is racism. And the fact that Black people have to fear about going outside and doing anything, that is messed up. I, of course, don't have to fear about that because I'm white. And I don't know how it feels to feel like that. But it's just so upsetting to know that people are being treated so bad. And I know there's gonna be someone that's gonna say, well, all lives matter. Well, of course. But that's not the point. All lives do matter, but right now, Black lives matter. And there's a great example about this. And you might have heard it before, but in a neighborhood, if a house is on fire and a neighbor says, hey, we need to call the fire department and we need to save these people inside this burning house. And then another neighbor says, well, why? Well, obviously because that house is on fire. But what about the other houses? Are they on fire? No. Then why would we worry about the other houses that aren't on fire? Well, because there's issues in these houses too. But this house is on fire, and if we don't do anything about it, the people inside will die. Well, don't our houses matter? Yeah, your houses matter, but your house is not on fire. Your house doesn't need full attention. This house that is on fire needs full attention. After this house is not on fire anymore, and everyone in that house is safe, then we could help the neighborhood with their houses if they need help. But at the moment, this house is on fire and it needs to be put out. This, obviously, the house that is on fire represents the Black community. And the fire represents racism and everything else that Black people have to go through every day. When George Floyd died, it just sparked the biggest uprising for racism, as far as I know, in the world. And I called my mother about this, to get the checkup because I'm at my sister's for vacation. And she said that she was sick to her stomach the whole day after she watched that video. And she wanted those policemen who did that, she wanted those people to die. I've never seen my mom so upset in my entire life. And that's when I knew this was real. And it has been. And we've just been blind the whole time. We've known that there needed to have been a change, but yet there hasn't been anything done about it. But now is the time that we need to change the world. This will go down in history. Us as white people, if you're a white person, we need to have our voices heard that there needs to be a change. Because that is our privilege. That is our privilege as white people, because we don't have to go through the issues that black people do. And there has, been peaceful protests that people have been getting their voices heard. And then there's the other people, there's a name for it, it's like Anfa or something, I can't remember, and those people are just out there to cause havoc. I don't think those people care about what the message is. I could be wrong, but that's just what I think. I think those people aren't fighting for black people. I think they're fighting to cause chaos. And it's wrong. Now, destroying a big business building, such as, when Target was destroyed, that's different from a small business being destroyed, because someone who has a small business has worked hard to get their business. And, a business like Target has billions of dollars, and they even tweeted that they don't care if their business gets destroyed. They care that Black lives matter. And I think the people that are making this way worse is the police officers. Now, there are police officers that are not doing what I've seen. I've seen some police officers that are with Black Lives Matter and support it. And that's a good thing. But for most of the videos that I've seen online, there has been so many police officers that are just making it worse. Like, brutalizing just random people who are peacefully protesting, who are doing nothing. And there's people that are getting gassed, there's people that are getting hit with rubber bullets, and there's also people that are dying. Just recently, I seen a video where an elderly man was returning a police helmet to the police, and you know what they did in response? They pushed him, made him fall backwards, and he hit his head on the concrete ground, and he bled. And most police officers were just walking right past him, no care. And he was bleeding from his ear. You could see it in the video, clear as day. Fortunately, that elderly man is okay. He, of course, has extreme injury, but he is still alive. And those police officers that are responsible for hurting that man are, I'm not sure if they're in jail, but I know that they have faced a consequence. And even the police officers that were there when George Floyd died, all of them are in jail. But still, there has been plenty of other police officers that have injured and killed countless others, no matter what your color is. But mainly black people is what I would imagine, because of how brutal police officers are for killing innocent people that have done nothing. There needs to be a change. I wish all these police officers could be held accountable, but I know they won't. We can only get the ones that we know of to be arrested and held accountable for their actions. But there will be a change. There needs to be a change. And I have a feeling this will not stop till there is a change. I hope my message was well enough to get my point of view about this out. Black Lives Matter. Have a good day.